Hi guys, it's Mrs. Pikarski and I'm back with Junie B. Jones and her big fat mouth, chapter 3. So in chapter 2, we had a cop and a dentist visit room 9 and talk to the kindergarten class about what they do and see if anybody might want to be one of those things when they grow up. So we're going to read chapter 3 now. This is called Me and My Big Fat Mouth, kind of like the title of our story, huh? Chapter 3. Says, after school was over, me and my bestest friend named Grace walked to the bus together. Except for that Grace kept on wanting to skip, and I didn't. How come you don't want to skip, she said. Me and you always skip to the bus. I know, Grace, I said, but today I've got a very big problem inside my head. And, my pages are stuck together. Okay. So she said, but today I've got a very big problem inside my head, and it's called, I still don't know what job I want to be when I grow up. So now she's not so sure. At the end of chapter 2, she told everybody that she was going to dress up as a bullfighter, if you remember. So now she's saying, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I do, said that Grace. I'm going to be Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. I did a big sigh at her. Yeah, only... That's too bad for you, Grace, I said, because there's only one real alive Mickey Mouse and you're not him. That Grace laughed very hard. Mickey isn't real, silly. He's just a mouse suit with a guy inside, she said. And so then I felt very sickish inside of my stomach because I didn't know Mickey was a suit. That's why. Why did you have to tell me that for, Grace? I said, real upset. Now I feel real depressed. And then I hurried up on the bus and I scooted way over by the window. Except I couldn't get any peace and quiet because everybody kept on talking about job day. Now, she said, now I feel very depressed. And she didn't explain what that meant, but that means, let's look at her face. So there's Junie B sitting on the bus, and she said, I felt very depressed. How does her face look, right? Does she look very happy about learning about Mickey? No, she's not happy at what her friend said to her. Depressed means you're really sad. You're so sad about something. It's not just regular, I just kind of feel down. It's really, really sad about something. So her friend saying that to her really hurt her feelings, made her really sad. So she's trying to sit by herself, but everybody keeps talking about job day. It says, I'm going to be a famous singer, said a girl named Rose. I'm going to be a famous baton twirler, said another girl named Lenny. Then a girl named Charlotte said she was going to be a famous painter. Famous painters are called artists, she explained, and artists are very rich. After that, I felt a little bit cheerier, because guess what? Grandma Miller says I paint beautifully, that's what. Hey, maybe I'll be a famous painter too, I said. I'm going to be a prison guard, said a boy named Roger. My Uncle Roy is a prison guard, and he gets to carry the keys for the whole entire prison. Then my mouth did a smile, because one time my dad gave me the key to the front door, and I unlocked it all by myself, and I didn't even need any help. Hey, maybe I might carry keys too, Roger, because I know how to use those things very good. Just then, William raised his hand, very bashful, right? Bashful means shy. So he was like, can I speak? And he said, I'm going to be a superhero and save people from danger. And so then I jumped right out of my seat because that was the bestest idea of all. Me too, William, I hollered, because that sounds very exciting, I think. And so I'm going to save people from danger too. Then that mean Jim jumped up at me. Copycat, copycat, you're just copying everybody else. And anyway, you can't be 3 jobs, you can only be 1. I made a growly face at him. I am just being 1 job, I said, very angry. It's a special kind of job where you paint and you unlock stuff and you save people, so there, ha ha on you. Then that mean Jim made a cuckoo sign at me. That means like a crazy sign, right? If somebody does that, it's not a very nice thing to do. Junie, he said, Junie B. Jones. There's no such job like that in the whole entire universe, he said. Yes, there is too, you mean Jim, I yelled, and it's the bestest job in the whole wide world. And so here you can see the picture of Junie B and Jim on the bus together. I'm gonna hold it up so hopefully you can see it. So there's Junie B and there's me and Jim. He crossed his arms and did a mean smile. "Okay, what's the name of it?" he said. Then the bus got very quiet, and everybody kept on waiting and waiting for me to say the name of my job. Except for I just couldn't think of anything. And so my face got very reddish and hot, and I felt like PU again. "See, told ya," I said that mean Jim. "There is no such job. Told ya, told ya, told ya." After that, I sat down very quiet and I stared out the window because the sickish feeling was back inside my stomach again. That's why. Me and my big fat mouth. And that's the end of chapter 3. So at least she's getting closer now though, right? So that wasn't very nice the way that Jim talked to her on the bus, was it? Probably made her feel even worse, but at least she's getting closer. She's thinking of things that she's good at, right? Like painting, and she thought of when her dad let her use the keys, and she knows that she wants to help people and save people like superheroes do. So she's getting closer, so hopefully she can figure it out by job day, or at least have some kind of idea of what to dress up as. But anyway, that's the end of chapter 3 of Junie B. Jones and Junie B. Jones and her big fat mouth. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you have a good day at home, and we'll read chapter 4 next time. Have a good day, guys. Bye.